second, please. King b2. We have challenge from Rook Master 5+3. Okay, my friends, in this position, win for white. King b2. King b2, not best move. King b2, draw. In this position, this type of rook pawn endgame, 8 square system. So to win this game, should put the king on e2 or e1. If you're king on e2 or e1, you can win the game. But if white king 8 square, black can take the position and can stop white king go to queen side or king side. Okay, in this position, the king on 8 square system, my friend, the king on d2. Say king b2 win the game. Let's take a look with the engine. Should play king e2, not king b2. See, my friends, king b2, black can save the game. Can go to e8. Because when I study pawn and game and rook and game, also rook and bishop, knight and queen, this e2 and d1 by number, my friends, 1 2 3 4 5 6 8, 1 2 3 4 5 6 8. Just play waiting move. Play king e2, and if you go to number 1, go to same square with the number 8 square system, my friends. We have 10 system in rook and game, and the chess book of Yuri Averbach, he make all the type of end game. Rook against bishop, 2 rooks against knight, rook and game, queen and game, pawn and game. So study much better than play mini blitz game and waste your time. Check also Art of Attack by Vukovic. Art of Attack. Sometimes you make attack with 4 pieces against 2, and you must win because you don't know how to finish the game and give checkmate. Vukovic. I think Vukovic. Forgot his name. Vukovic. Art of Attack. Also My System by Nemzovic. King e2. Now if you go to
King e8.
If you go to b2,
King b2.
King e7.
King e7.
Idea, my friends.
King e6. King
Now if you go to queen side, if you go to, let's make a color, turn off engine. This is the king side, and queen side f file, g file. You want to play the Rook Master 5+3. Give me 1 second. Send me 3+2. Let's play 3+2. King side and queen side, and the center. Okay, if king go to the queen side, you can go to king side. So if king go to queen side, you can go to queen side. And if you go to queen side, so if king f5 now,
King f5.
king c3.
King c3.
Yeah,
King
don't
E,
have
King
tempo
B4.
to stop.
King a6. King c8. King d. King d8. King takes d5. Game start. King b2. King e8.
So king f5. Let's come back. King f5, king f5,
King f5. King d2.
And if you come back,
King d7.
you come back
d2.
like king
King
e2 or
d2.
king
King d2.
king e2.
King e7. King e3.
Let's go to queen side.
King e3. King f4.
Don't have tempo
King
to protect.
g6. King
Two
takes
pass
f3.
GG. And this position, my friends, can show you picture now. There is time to play, there is time to study. I have another position for rook and game, rook and bishop, rook and game, rook and game. I want to finish rook and game and start another chess book. Bishop and knight against rook. Can see, my friend, this type of puzzle.
King a2. Game start.
8-square system. Three plus two, rook master 24. Okay, 1 second, I can show you, my friends. There is time to play, there is time to study. True story. Okay, position, pawn and game. Put. I want to we can play blindfold chess and give me 1 second. Okay, position, champ, file. You can see my friends. Also, if you want to send me challenge on with we can play crazy house. We can play crazy house chess. You can see my friends. The same position. Just play king e2, and if the king e2, don't put the king in red zone. If you play king b2 or king b1, draw. Let's see if you play king b1.
b1. King f8.
Okay, let's go. Sorry, wait to play. Let's go, my friend. Have fun and good luck.
Game start. D4.
D4, knight F6.
Knight F6. C4.
Let's try Budapest defense.
E5. D takes E5. Knight G4.
Knight G4, bishop B4.
Knight F3. Bishop B4 check.
You can suggest opening with white and black. You can play Nimzo Indian defense.
Bishop takes D2 check. Knight B takes D2. Short castle. Rook C1. Knight C6. E3. Knight G takes E5. Knight takes E5. Knight takes E5. Knight
C6,
F3.
C5, queen check.
Knight takes
B4.
F3 check. Queen takes F3. C6. Bishop E2. Queen A5 check. Rook C3. Queen takes A2. Short
Queen
castle.
B2, give me rook.
Queen takes
C3.
B2. E4.
Okay, nice move. E4, control F5, control D5, and same time open third rank, protect rook C3. Now if I try push and pull the bishop, queen takes, you can win the rook. But you can win with tempo, play rook B3, make attack on queen B2. Let's play D6.
Queen E3.
Queen E3, bishop E6.
Bishop E6. Queen C1.
Okay, now with this pawn structure, 3 against 1, we can trade queens, but 2 rooks, white pieces active much than black. But we have pawn majority. If we have pawn majority, you can trade all pieces and
queen
win
takes C1.
pawn majority on the queen side. 3 against
Rook C takes C1.
1.
A5. F4.
For push.
A4.
F4, F5, bishop D7, rook B8.
F5. Bishop D7.
Push B5, takes with pawn.
Rook C2. Rook FB8. C5. D takes C5. Rook takes C5. B5.
Now solid pawn structure.
Rook D1.
Bishop E8.
Bishop E8.
Push. Yeah, problem with the pawn structure.
Queen takes F3. Queen takes A2.
3 pawns in the opening.
Rook D. Bishop E8. King F2.
F2.
B4.
2 rooks control B file and E file.
Rook B1. B3.
Rook B7. Rook B2. E4, E3. Rook
Bishop
come back.
D1. B2. Rook c2.
push.
A3. Rook c takes b2.
Okay, take with rook or take with pawn. Take with pawn to prevent e b2, bishop c2, rook e1, or bishop come back and put the bishop on f5. Let's take with pawn and play rook e1.
Takes b2.
Take with pawn to prevent. If I take with rook, you can play rook c1.
Rook takes b2. Rook takes b2 check. King g3.
Check.
Rook a3 check. Bishop f3. Rook takes f3 check. King takes f3. Rook d2. King e3. Rook d8. g4. f6. h4. c5.
We play Budapest defense and make blunder with
takes e5. King e4. Bishop c6
pawn
check.
structure.
King takes e5.
Push.
h6. King e6.
King e7.
c4. h5. Rook d5. King e7. c3. f6. G takes f6. King takes f6.
Promote
c2.
with the tempo with the check.
g5.
Okay, he didn't take
g5.
the rook, protect the pawn.
King e7. c1 promotes to rook. h6. Rook e1 check. King f6. King h7.
And GG.
King f7.
Thank you for the game. Okay,
Rook
let's take a look
F5,
at the opening.
Checkmate. d4.
GG, the rook master. Okay, d4, knight f6.
Knight f6. c4.
c4, e5 takes.
Knight bishop b4 check. Bishop d2. Knight b short rook. Knight e3. Knight queen c. Bishop e2.
I give check.
Queen
in this
takes
position,
f3,
when I play f6,
c6.
when I play c6, c6, you can play b4. Push b4 and prevent queen e5. Thanks for playing. Welcome. But when you play bishop e2, I give check. Win another pawn.
Queen takes b2.
You can see 2 pawns on the queen side. I win with the pawn majority on the queen side. This is why I trade pieces.
Knight
Let's
takes
analyze
e5.
with the computer, analyze board. See, after I play c6, you should play b4, I think. Stop queen e5.
Knight f3. Queen c6. Queen takes f3.
c6.
c6.
e3 best move to play b4. Okay, you can play b4, I think the same idea.
b4.
b4. b4, queen e7, e3.
Bishop takes e6.
What?
b4. Bishop d3.
Look at the speed, my friends.
D takes e3.
Okay, takes. Don't understand why not. Why not b4? b4, queen
Bishop
e7.
e2. Queen a. Queen takes f3.
c6, b4.
b4.
Queen e7.
Queen e7.
Rook b1.
Rook b1.
e4. But if we play e3,
c6. A.
and if I
3.
give check, b4.
Queen
Not
a5
b4,
check.
rook c3.
Rook c3.
The rook protected by pawn b2, and the rook protects same time pawn e3. Nice. Let's play arena tournament. Need for speed now.